Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi şrah sadri ve yessir emri vahlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve cealli veziran min ehli Harun ahi iştud bihi ezri ve yeşreku fi emri key nusebbihake kethira ve nezkurake kethira inneke kunte bina basira. Rabbi cealni muqimes salati ve min zürriyeti Rabbena ve tekabbel dua. Rabbena heblena min ezvacina ve zürriyatina kurrate a'yunin ve cealna lil muttaqine imama. Rabbi la tezerni ferden ve ente hayrul varithin. Hasbunallahu ve ni'mel vekil, ni'mel mevla ve ni'mel nasir. Gufraneke Rabbena ve ileykel masir. Ve sallallahu ala Muhammedin ve ala alihi ve ashabihi ve etba'ihi ve sellim. Rabbena gfir lena verhamna ve ente hayrul rahimin. Amin. Velhamdülillahi Rabbil alemin. With the permission of Allah's will, we will continue studying chapter Najm, and we studied last verse was verse 45, وَأَنَّهُ خَلَقَ الزَّوْجَيْنِ الذَّكَرَ وَالْأُنثَى, and that he creates pairs, male and female. We discussed this last week, and we said everything is created with opposite qualities, but complementary. That is the exciting, very important aspect of creation, that although the things are made up with opposite qualities, contradictory qualities, but at the end, everything becomes in a perfect harmony and the order works perfectly as we see it. There is no clash, there is no contradiction in the order, perfectly smooth the works. So the verse continues explaining the miraculous aspect of the creation, which says in verse 46, min nutfatin idha tumna, from a nutfa, a cell, from the seminal fluid, when it is emitted. Although male and female, positive, negative, whatever you call them, positive power, negative power, all this attraction, what are the word, repelling powers, but at the end, perfect balance is achieved. On the one side, as far as the animal beings are concerned, female organ and male organ, they are completely different from each other, but they work perfectly in harmony. By creating in this way, the creator, the owner of the universe, explains to human beings and draws their attention, our attention, saying that, look, it cannot be accident. Don't misunderstand. I am making everything so clear, So you can comfortably understand. You will have no excuse that I confused. I didn't know. I thought the things are developing by themselves and accidentally. Look, one side, male side in plants and in animals, male side develops, are created on the one hand, and female side creates on the one hand, but only when they come together, two different characteristics, qualities come together, they unite in such a way that perfect result comes out. We know that, for example, animal body rejects the foreign elements. That is how the system, the immune system, I think it's called, I don't know technical words. If something enters into one's body, it rejects. A foreigner thing enters, the body rejects it. But although the male and female, male semen enters into the female body, it doesn't reject. It perfectly receives it and fertilizes it, and a perfect result comes out. Another human being is created out of these two opposing elements, contradictory elements. So perfectly arranged everything. That remains no doubt for human beings at all, saying that it is just accidentally happening. Another aspect is, again, if they are not the same species, these two cannot come out in the perfect way. For example, different kinds of species may be united together, the male and female I don't want to use some words on organs that say it doesn't work. It must be perfectly arranged beforehand. That is so obvious. And I believe that the human beings have no excuse to give a chance to accepting that the things are developing accidentally. Definitely there is a conscious will, conscious choice, conscious decision behind it. Although it is difficult to comprehend within the conditions of this type of creation as we experience the universe, how a creator, a being, consciously arranges every single event independently, perfectly matches them, and gives existence to the result. So it is impossible for human beings not to have an excuse that these things is impossible to explain how they are. Just simply put it in an ignorant language, saying that we don't know how. However it happened. It happened. I don't know why, but it is happening in this way. You cannot say this. No one in their practical life says, for example, finds a mail in his mailbox I don't know, it happened to be here by accident. No, no, definitely takes it. So somebody must have put it here. Somebody must have mailed it to me, and there must be a reason for it. And let me open it. Who is sending it? What he or she is saying there? What is stated there? And tries to get the news out of it. And doesn't say, well, I don't know, it happened to be in my box. Why? Because we know that any conscious choice definitely requires a conscious will behind it. So if there is something meaningful, definitely we say it is consciously done, deliberately done. And also this polarization, contradictory polarization in the creation reminds human beings also that we have two opposing characteristics or qualities which we experience them while we are exercising our free will, using our free will. Either confirm something which seems to be true for us, or we are free to reject it. We can submit ourselves to the truth. We can be obstinate to deny the truth. Two opposites as well, human beings. And also, we can choose something good that makes us feel happy, pleasant, and also we can choose something bad which hurts us and makes us feel unhappy, sad. In this way, we can do something right, we can do something wrong. So another aspect, human aspect, is this contradictory opposite poles in human life. One of them is we want something that we like to have it, we want to receive it, and also we want to reject what is harmful for us. We want something that we are in need of, so we beg for it. We say, please give it to me. If only I have it. But at the same time, we have lots of things that we don't like in our practical life. No, I don't want to be practical. Simple example. I don't want to be ill. I don't want to be sick. I don't want to be hungry. And I don't want to be needy. That's what we try to be self-sufficient in terms of this world. And also, we can submit our reality of existence to the existence giver, or we may not. We can be thankful to the giver of whatever we want, and also we can express our neediness to be safe from what we don't want. So we want appreciations, and also we want forgiveness. If we are happy with what we are given, we express that I am happy with you and I thank you, whoever gave it to me. If we fail to do something nice and do something or commit some bad actions, we feel sorry. We said, if only I had not done it. Please, we ask for forgiveness. Please forgive me. I shouldn't have done it, but I did it. I failed. Both sides, which are called, we are in need of prayers, in need of expectations, wishes that we have it, and present our request to the source that can provide for us whatever we need. Please give me this. And acknowledge the one who can give it. You can do it. You can give it to me what I need, and please give it to me. That's what human beings are given these senses. If someone doesn't believe in the creator, they replace it with something else, but still they express their need. For example, they may replace the creator with nature, Mother Nature, or with a powerful state authority, or a big company, or a rich man, I don't know, anything. But we present our needs and we want them to supply us with what we needed. And on the other hand, if we make a mistake, if we do something wrong, we ask for forgiveness. Whether this mistake is done towards the creator, if somebody believes in the creator, asks for forgiveness from the creator. If you make some mistakes towards your friend, towards your sibling, towards your family members, whatever, we go and ask for forgiveness and express our repentance for what we have done. All these two sides are given to us in the creation in order to understand that it is consciously arranged. In our relationship with the creator, if we accept the creator, then we have to have two ways of communicating with the creator. But if someone doesn't believe in the creator, this person still practices his need of expressing himself for expecting whatever he wants to do, and also by expressing himself for forgiveness if he has done something wrong to somebody, for example, hurt somebody's feeling, whatever. Still, we experience this. Of course, it is our duty to think, what is the most essential relationship we should have with something external to us? What I mean by external to us, something that we communicate with. Can we communicate with nature? Can we really express ourselves freely to our peers or fellow men, for example, or animals, plants? For example, if I treat a dog in an unfair way, how can I express myself, my sorrow, and ask for forgiveness? If I speak to the dog, he wouldn't respond. If I break, for example, or kill a plant unnecessarily in an unjust way, I cannot speak to the plant saying, "Oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't kill you, but I did. It was a mistake. Please forgive me," because they don't really respond back consciously. So in our communication, we are conscious beings. We need to communicate with a conscious being. That's how we are. Our human reality is. I want someone else who's conscious before me. Then I remember, maybe this friend is here as well. I think he is here. Yeah, yes, she is here. Once she gave the example, it was a beautiful example. If I don't notice that a robot is speaking to me on the phone, for example, but I present my wishes or I present my apologies to this robot, but if the robot is not really equipped with an answer, ready equipped with an answer, it may sound big, but as long as we know that it's a robot, we don't really feel comfortable. It must be a conscious being that we are communicating with. That's why we have to try our best to understand that I need a conscious being to communicate with in both ways. I need to present my need and ask him to provide that need for me. And I need to express my sorrows. I need to express, again, my need to be secure from any harmful things. I have to express myself. I don't want this, please. But it must be a conscious being. Unfortunately, the matter itself is not conscious. So that we have to look for a conscious being to communicate with in two ways. I mean, two ways, what I mean by in two ways, either presenting our requests or presenting our forgiveness. That is the best way to understand that human nature is prepared, equipped with the quality to communicate with an conscious being. But there's no conscious being in the universe. How can I communicate with it? I'm conscious being. What I mean by conscious being, the matter itself is not conscious being. But of course, I receive the message of a conscious being through his action, so that the beings, the creatures, the things in the universe reminds me that they are created with a conscious being, so they deliver the message to me consciously. That is something else. That is another matter. But I understand that I must be able to speak and communicate with my creator who is conscious. I must be able to express that, look, you created me with the need of something. And I am returning to you now. Please provide that need for me. That's called prayer. That's called supplication, invocation. Please provide that need for me. You created me with the need, and I can communicate with the conscious creator who created me with this need. And at the same time, when I fail in doing something that I should do, but I didn't do it, so I must present my failures to the conscious being saying that, please forgive me. Please forgive me. I made a mistake. It was wrong to do that. I repent. I promise I will not do it again. This kind of communication, two ways communication, two ways creation, polarization provides us the opportunity to understand that I have also two poles in my own existence, doing right or doing wrong things, telling the truth or telling a lie, helping or harming. I can do both of them. This creation is the universe as it is prepared in such a perfect way that everything is happening in two ways, but complementary. That's why we have to understand when I need something, and if the Creator provides it for me, I am happy with him and I am thankful to him. But this doesn't make me a perfect human being. In order to have a perfect, complementary, two sides functioning at the same time, I have to also present my failure to him and ask for his forgiveness and present my repentance to him so that I will be comfortable. Look, I made a mistake. That's how I am. I always make mistakes, but there is a solution for it. That's why in the Quran, we feel that we understand, we read and we learn that the speaker in the Quran, the creator, human creator, the creator of the human beings, it means our creator, as if I understand this language, although it may sound a bit strange, but I feel that it conveys the message best. My creator is begging me, so interesting, begging me as if in the language that the Quran uses, before coming out of this world, it means before you die, it means before I give you death, ask for forgiveness. After death, no way. It will be too late. We always use in this room, virtual room, the example of school education. After the completion of the education, when I am done with the schooling now, how many years it is usually, let's say the college education is 4 years, let's say, when I graduate from the school, but if I have not learned what I was expected to learn, I don't get the degree. I fail. There's no degree. And after going out of the school, it is too late. Education is over. We say the universe is a place of education as well. It is a school. We are learning how to use our feelings, human qualities, and how to communicate with our Creator, how to get to know him, and how to express ourselves to him in either thankfulness or asking for the good things that we need, for the things that we need. And on the other hand, if we don't do what we are expected to do, or if we make mistakes, ask for forgiveness and present our repentance. But before graduation date, when the graduation date comes, it's over. We call it death. It is coming out of this world. So we have to hurry up before it is too late. That is why, in practical terms, when we fail, it is okay. I mean, no one wants to fail deliberately, but for any reason, we failed in the past. It is okay. It is in the past. You cannot change it, but only the creator of the past and present and future can amend it, can erase it, can delete it. Accept it. Please, my creator, delete my mistake. Afu, which is called in Arabic, in the Quranic language. Forgive me. Take mercy on me. Treat me with your mercy. I need it. Express it. Don't be ashamed of your mistakes, wrongdoings. Yes, you are ashamed of it. I am ashamed of it, but don't run away from going to the presence of the Creator and speaking to Him, asking for His forgiveness. If you shy away from it, you will torture yourself, but you cannot do anything to repair it. It is too late. Next time you may do something right, but of course you will do something right in that time. But you cannot replace it, replace what we have done in the past. It was wrong, and it's wrong. Only the creator of the past and the future and the present can delete it, erase it. So communicate with him. If you need anything for the future, ask him, communicate with him. Don't be afraid of it, because we are created with these two poles for this purpose. Every means, what either being thankful or asking for forgiveness or asking what you need or asking to be saved from what we are afraid of. All these two ways are given to us as opportunities to communicate with the Creator. In both ways, whether asking for forgiveness or praying, asking for something what we need. Both are the ways of fulfillment of the purpose of our existence. What is this? To acknowledge what is the purpose of our existence, think about who I am, where I came from, who brought me here, and what is expected of me, where am I going? Just answer these questions through our communication with the things which are presented to us. Everything is an opportunity. We breathe in, that's an opportunity. We need light, that's an opportunity. We need food, that's an opportunity. We need shelter, that's an opportunity to communicate with the Creator. Please, you give me a shelter, thank you. Or if I don't have the shelter, please give me a shelter, show me the way to have a shelter, to have home. Present it. While you are doing something, for example, let's say you are building your house. Example, I mean, you are not a builder, I'm not a builder, but you want to have a shelter, you want to have a house. while you are dealing with the materials to make a house, it will be a prayer. Turn it into a prayer. Please, my Creator, give me a house. I am trying to make a house, build a house for myself to take a shelter while I'm in this world and live there as use it as my home. Please give it to me. That means I'm communicating with the Creator while I'm building my house. So you don't want anything wrong or any mistake in while you are building the house. If you make a mistake, just, oh, I'm sorry. Rather than saying that, I put, let's say, this brick in the wrong place, say, oh, my Creator, I'm sorry. I misused your means that you created for me. Turn your practical life into a means of communicating with your Creator in both ways. That is the beauty of creation in pairs. And in human feelings also, we are created with pairs, two opposing characteristics or qualities working together. Both of them are to be presented to the same conscious Creator, like the male and female. Male is created by the same Creator. Female is created by the same Creator, as the same Creator. So we know that male and female, opposite genders, opposite pairs, but when they come together, they make a perfect combination and perfect order. This is important to observe out there in the creation, but it is more important for my understanding, that's my feeling, to see the polarization, polar creation within myself. Success, failure, need to get something, need to get rid of something, need to shun away from something. I want to be healthy. I don't want to be ill. I don't want to be sick. I want to be happy. I don't want to be sad. Both sides. But both sides make a perfect man. In order to fulfill this perfect need, perfection, in order to accomplish this perfection, we have to understand that both opposing sides are created by the same conscious being. Otherwise, cannot be working harmoniously. If they are independently acting, cannot complement each other. So causes of, in terms of this universe I'm talking, causes of male and causes of female, if they are independently developing, cannot really complement each other. They are independently developing according to the environment. Yeah, adapting themselves to their own environment. Why should they come together and complement each other perfectly and result in new plants, new animals, new human beings? Examples. It is also, we know that death and life, again, two opposite sides makes a perfect man. How? Look, I am giving life by the one who arranges this universe and makes the life perfectly fitting into the conditions of the universe. And also, I am taken away by the same one who has put me in life. So I understand that I am dependent in my life on the one who gives life to me, and I am dependent in getting out of this universe, it means in my death, again, on the one who gives me death. In between, I understand that between life and death, I am expected to be in contact, to be in touch with the giver of life and giver of death. Giver of life, happiness. Giver of death, sadness. I don't want death. Okay. And the creator says, yes, I created you with the sense not to like death. I understand. Of course, the creator says, but death is not your end. As you came, as I brought you into life from a place that you didn't know, it means I gave you the creation of life. I created life. And after leaving this world, I take you. You don't know where you are going, but I know where I'm taking you, as I knew when I brought you into life. So both sides again require us to turn to God. Please, God, give me life eternally, and please, God, turn death into eternal life. You can do it. Nothing else can do it. The universe cannot. Anything in the universe cannot give you life, cannot give you life after your death. That's why it is so amazing, this arrangement of the pairs. Although we are created in terms of matter, a very simple emitted fluid. That is what the cell. It is arranged in such a perfect way that communicates with its other pair. It means male, female. Male organs, female organs, complementing each other perfectly. Although they are different creatures, but differently created in different life conditions, but they complement each other. Definitely, to me, it is a very exciting way of creating, that we have to understand that we are deliberately put in these conditions of life, conditions of existence. And we are given consciousness to understand the importance of it. So we can, I think, pass to go to the next verse, but I would like to hear your comments, questions, concerns, feelings. Please open up your, unmute yourself and speak or write if you have any questions concerning this very exciting news that we receive from our Creator. If not, I will go further. Now, وَأَنَّ عَلَيْهِ النَّشْأَةَ الْأُخْرَى, and he will undertake the second creation. In order to understand the second creation, it means نشأة الأخرى, resurrection. Coming to this world and coming into another world again by the same source. Bringing to me in this world, bringing to me into another creation. Why not? As he brought me into this world. I didn't come to this world. I didn't gain all my human qualities by myself. So he will do it. Who is he? The one who has undertaken the first creation, or my first creation in this world, as far as I am concerned. But if you think of the universe, of course, the one who brought the universe into existence will definitely bring another universe, another type of creation, and he can do it because he already presented that he can do it by bringing this universe into existence. Why not another creation? Why the second creation? Now, we have to again think about it. Although I am a part of this universe, it means the universe has a beginning and end. It means closed. Has a beginning and end. So anything has a beginning and end. And it is closed. I mean, I don't know whether what I'm saying is clear or not. The universe is a closed being. It is not open-ended. It is huge, doesn't matter, has a beginning and end. For example, I may live for years and years and years and years, doesn't matter. I have a beginning, I will have an end. It means my life is limited. It means closed. But I have something within me which hates closedness, wants open end, never ending. Everything never ending. Perfection, never ending perfection. Happiness, never ending happiness. Free from fear, never ending free from fear. Always, I don't want to be secure for 1 year or 10 years, and afterwards I will find myself in a dangerous life conditions. I don't want it. I want 10 years, 20 years, 100 years. I don't want closed circle, closed life conditions, closed existence. I want open-ended existence. What is that? That's me. That's my feeling. That's my mind. That's my consciousness, whatever it is. I cannot define myself as body only. Your body is my body. But who am I who says this is my body? That is human being. That is human side. In the language of the Quran, that is soul. That is spirit. That's ruh. Human. What makes me a human being is my spirit. In the Quranic language, that my ruh. This ruh is from my creator. It means the absolute being. That is why it requires infinity, limitlessness, because it is coming from infinite. It wants infinite. That's why what I am. We have to understand this side of human being. I don't want a closed existence. I don't want to be closed. I want to be free, but free forever. Free from any kind of worry, any kind of boredom, any kind of loneliness. I don't want anything but perfect satisfaction. That's what I am. I cannot deny myself. Anyway, that shows that the universe itself, whatever there is in the universe, cannot be the originator, generator of this feeling. It doesn't have it. That's why we say, whoever created this universe, he created the universe in such a way that I am not fitting into the conditions of this universe, really. My feelings, my physical relationship is okay. I am adjusted, my body is adjusted according to the conditions of this universe. But my spiritual side, my spirit side, doesn't fit the universe. I want infinite, never-ending existence, and also nothing missing in my expectations. Everything must be perfect. Everything must be perfect. That is my condition, how I am created. That's why I have to turn to the creator of the universe, and my creator, of course, within the universe. I have to turn to him and say, only you can provide the need my spirit requires, expects. Thank you, Mona. So that's why I hear from the speech of the creator says, he will undertake the second creation. He can do it. But we have to remember the previous verses. He created the universe in such a way that universe cannot be explainable within itself, because it is built up, if you like, constructed with contradictory elements, but complementing each other. Impossible to explain it within itself. Complementary elements, but contradictory elements, but complementing each other. And then says, you see, there is a contradiction in your existence as well. What is that? Your body belongs to, elements of your body belongs to this universe and complementing each other. But your soul, your spirit is not complementing with the universe. It wants more than the universe. It wants more than my life conditions in this world. I want perfection. There is no perfection in this world. I want eternity. There is no eternity in this world. So I am puzzled now. The creator of the universe complements everything, makes everything into perfect, but one thing is not completed. What is that? My desire for eternal happiness. That's why I need a news that this desire also must be met, completed. This desire also must be answered. So he will answer my desire. Here it is. I will do that. I will do that. Why? It is the one, he is the one who gave me the sense for eternity. I don't want to be within a closed existence. That's what I am. And every one of you, if you listen to yourself, independently from other cultural elements, external cultural elements, you want eternally, you want to be eternally happy. That's how I feel. And I think all human beings have the same feeling. Eternally happy. Don't lose your hope. your creator, the creator of this sense, is promising you and me that I gave you this need, I will accomplish it. I will answer to this need. Because he is demonstrating all in the universe, all his powerful and wise, perfect creatorship is introducing himself to me. So I put my trust in him. Definitely, he will resurrect me. But there is a but. If someone defines himself as body only, physical existence, what does he do with his senses? Any answer? If a person defines himself as matter, body, that's what I am. But they say, we came from the earth, we will go back to the earth. Right? Yeah. In physical life creation, the conditions of creation, your body came from the earth. But not the earth is the creator, but elements are put into your existence from the earth. But how about your human side? If someone doesn't acknowledge his human side, he finds himself inevitably in a complete despair. I will go and become a dust. Quran, interestingly, reminds us that don't define yourself as coming from the earth. Your body is related to the earth. That is how my order is. But you have another side which is not related to the earth at all, has nothing to do with the earth at all. That's your human spirit. What makes you a human being? Don't deny it. So when I give you death, your body, I will turn your body to the earth, but your spirit will come to me. But we have to understand one another point, which is interesting and important. My spirit wants to experience the things in physical terms, not only in an imagination, in a spiritual terms, in physical terms. For example, I like fresh air. I like delicious food. I like presence of my friends in my life. I like to exchange my ideas with my friends. That's why we are here. I like this physical experience. But when my body leaves me, when I die, so my body is taken away from me, a human side, it is thrown into the dust, dirt, or earth. But I am now only feelings, but I know that I'm created not to experience the feelings only without physical interaction. For example, if I have tasted a food and I know the taste, my memory remembers the taste. And the next time I want to eat the food again in order to refresh this memory. In order to refresh this memory, I want to eat the food again physically. I don't say that, oh, I know the taste, there is no need to eat. No, I want. For example, if I speak to my friend, and it doesn't mean that that's it, I enjoyed it, oh, I don't want to see him anymore. No, see him or her. No, I want to come and be with him again and speak to him again and experience it in physical terms. So my spirit has been created in such a way that it communicates through physical existence, physical creation. For example, everybody knows that we have power of sight. Even the blind person has power of sight. But in order to practice the power of sight, what I need? The eye, physical, material body, eye. When I die, my eye goes back to the earth. And my spirit wants to see eternally. That's why the Quran says, Nish'at al-ukhra. It means the second physical creation, not second spiritual creation. We have to be careful. Spirit is not, what is the word? Composed of matter. So it may be disintegrated. Spirit is something which has no material element in it. For example, your feelings. Your feelings have no material element in it. Your consciousness has no material element in it. When we die, material elements are taken away from us. Material elements are taken away from the spirit and return to the material element again, the earth. But spirit remains alone because it is not from the material element, it is not going to go into the material element again. Thank you. Mona has written something that she shares her feeling that she wants to hear this subject. We all need it. I need it. It is interesting. The spirit doesn't go, excuse me, I think it's getting dark in my room. I draw the curtains, so not because the sunlight reflects on me. Now the sun is almost down. All right. Now, we need the second creation apart from remaining our spirit so that the spirit can operate. When Nesh'ah is the creation, Nesh'ah coming into existence again. Nesh'ah. So coming into existence again, not the spirit but physical, some kind of physical existence, which is called bodily resurrection. In the language of the Quran, bodily resurrection. So you are familiar with the word, which is in English, they say doomsday, the last day, whatever they call it, last day, when the universe will be destroyed. Yeah, universe is destroyed, but We have to be careful. The meaning that the universe conveyed to me cannot be destroyed. For example, when you burn a book, can you burn the knowledge reflected in the book? Or can you burn only the paper? Which one? For example, just an example, you read the book, it is in your memory. Now, you burn the book. Do you think the memory in your mind is also burnt? No way. I mean, none of the human beings can say, of course, if the book disappears, the meaning, the knowledge that the book included in it doesn't disappear. Now, it is in the mind of the author, it is in the readers of the minds of the readers. So when the spirit communicates through the meaning of the universe, everything is beautiful, we love, we communicate with them. The meanings, oh, how wonderful you are, how meaningful you are, how wise you are. So you brought the news from your creator to me so I can understand who the creator is through the message you conveyed to me. I'm speaking to the matter, the universe. So doomsday, the collapse of the universe, destruction of the universe, will burn the paper of the book of the universe. You understand the analogy? But the meaning is with my spirit. You cannot burn it. You cannot burn my spirit. You cannot burn the meaning that I learned, I communicated from the universe. So it is alive. Now, as an analogy, can you write the meaning you have in your mind into another book? Yeah. Even you can write, you can say it in a within verbal expressions, speak about it, communicate to other people in various ways. You can talk about it. So we understand that when we become acquainted with the creator of the universe through the matter, matter will be destroyed, but the communicated idea, communicated meaning, communicated knowledge will be with me. You cannot destroy it. You understand that human spirit remains after death. Only the body goes. Those people who describe themselves, who define themselves as body only, they have no hope. They destroy their human side, saying that, oh, you are just having wishful thinkings, hoping that you will be eternal. No, there is no eternity. Yes, there is no eternity for the body in the conditions of this universe. But eternity, desire for eternity is with you. Your spirit desires it. It is with your spirit. So don't misdefine yourself. Define yourself as a human being, not as body. Body is the paper side of the book. But what makes the book, not the paper. What makes the book, the meaning, the knowledge inscribed in the paper. You can destroy the paper, you cannot destroy the meaning. You cannot destroy the knowledge. Death destroys my body, but death cannot destroy me. So I am as I am. I will be after I die as I am, not in terms of my body, but in terms of my human side. So my human side requires physical means, physical tools. That's why I need another physical bodily recreation. And this verse promises me, yes, he will do the second creation. I understand that that is what I need. That what the verse says. It must be correct. I say, I confirm this. This is my need. This is what I am. So we have to understand the importance of the second creation. Don't say that I will die and I will be brought into existence again. No, that is not fitting to human nature. I won't die. My body will die. The meaning that the universe carries to me does not die, but universe, matter side of the universe will be destroyed. It will die. Definitely it will die. It has a beginning. It must have an end as well. So human beings don't die. Body dies. Be careful how to define yourself. Don't say, my mother died, my father died, my uncle died. No, they don't die. Their body dies. As the universe's body will die, as the book will get written, but the knowledge in it never gets written. We have to understand this. Don't say we will die. No, 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 no. Our body will die. Spirit never dies. The meaning of the universe never dies. Never dies. I think we have to understand this. This is what we really need to understand in this world. So the verses continue to give more evidence in the following verses. وَأَنَّهُ هُوَ أَغْنَى وَأَقْنَى. Now, that it is he who gives wealth and possession. So let me see here. We are here in this world. It's interesting. Everybody learns something different, experience different life conditions. Somebody has something, the other one has something, somebody doesn't have it. All these distributions are arranged by the same creator. Why? Why different? God gives, the creator gives different wealth, different positions to different people. Why do you think? Let's think. Think about it. Why? Everybody is given different life conditions. Nobody's life is exactly like another person's life. We have to explain it. We have to think about it. Why are we given differently? So that my answer is, there is somebody. We need to see the word through Quranic lenses. Okay, it means Quranic lenses means we are experiencing, actually Quranic lenses means, I appreciate your comment, Mona. Uh, Quranic lenses means my reality. I can see the world from my reality, but I may not be able to clearly distinguish what's right, what's wrong. But I feel that it seems to be right, it seems to be wrong. Something is going on strange in this world. And the creator, my creator, speaks to me and makes it clear. So that I will say, oh yeah, that's really true. As I was so excited with the verse 47, he will undertake the second creation. It is so promising. Yes, that is what I need. So I am looking at my creation through my own elements given to me by my creator, whatever I have here. But when the Quran speaks, puts it in verbal expression, I say, oh yeah, that's really true. That's what I want. That's what my reality is. I realize now, I understand now. Like learning, we are learners. When we go to school, when the first professor or teacher teaches us something, we try to understand, oh, is it really or something? And then as we think about it more and more, we say, oh, that is really true. I confirm now. I learn. So what I learned now already within me, but I did not make a distinguishing differences between right and wrong clearly. So making it distinct between right and wrong and putting the limits there. This is right, this is wrong. This side is right, this side is wrong. It becomes possible through the Quranic lens. That's why I need my ability to learn, and also I need a teacher to awaken my ability to learn, and at the end, I become aware of the truth. Now, come back to this wealth and possession. Why different life conditions are given? Again, unfortunately, we tend to blend in and observe other ways of thinking that are foreign to our let's say we're not that are foreign to our reality. Now, our religion means religion is not ours. Religion is God's. The Quran makes it clear. Lehuddin mukhlisan. But we follow religion. We may not follow religion. I think the language must need to be modified a little bit. So to our reality, but religion of Islam, which is known as Islam, represented by the Quran and the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, this source fits our nature. That's why we confirm it, we follow it. We say, okay, I confirm you. I believe in your truthfulness. That becomes, I become the follower of the religion, not the owner of the religion. That's why we cannot use our religion, the language. But I'm very pleased to hear your comment. That's how we communicate and help each other to understand the truth in a better way. So I'm still eager to understand this aghna wa aqna gives wealth and possessions. It means different life conditions. First of all, in creation, we know that everything exists, has a unique existence. Nothing is like the other. Do we notice that? Nothing exactly the same. Oranges look like each other, but not exactly the same, every orange. Trees look like each other, the same species of the trees look like each other, but not exactly the same. Nothing exactly the same. That is the way that we understand how awesome, how supreme the Creator is. It means he is continuously creating innumerable creatures at the same time, but none of them is the same. So when it comes to human possessions, it is the same again, different. I communicate through the universe, through my abilities in such a way, the result is created for me in a different way than the result is created for you, because you are treated individually, uniquely. I am treated individually by myself, to myself, for myself, and in a unique way. To understand that everything in the universe is different, controlled by the one who gives existence to the entirety of the universe altogether at the same time. That's amazing. That's really amazing. I don't want to expect exactly the like someone. No. I want to be uniquely, specifically treated by my Creator, if my Creator is an absolute being, which is universe demonstrate, which the universe demonstrates that the Creator is an absolute, must be an absolute being. So if my Creator is an absolute being, then he must treat me individually, personally, unique to me. That's why I must be different from others. Now, don't say I am not giving the wealth as I want, but whatever you are given, more or less, try to understand that you are uniquely, individually treated, and you are given your portion pertaining to you by your Creator, individually to you. You will say, look, this person has such and such amount of possessions, property. Okay, he is given this one by the Creator. I am given this one, more or less, doesn't matter, by my Creator. We have to be happy to see that I am treated individually by the one who created the universe. What an honor for me. My Creator is giving to me, specific to me, whatever I have, my body, my knowledge, my feelings, everything is unique to me. So I can communicate with the one who communicates with me in a unique way. I can communicate with him also in a unique way, saying that, oh my Lord, oh my Rab, oh my God, my Creator, I am happy with you. I want you to give me this as well. I want you to prevent this harm from me, to keep this harm away from me. I can communicate with my creator in a unique way. He and me, as if two sides individually communicating with each other. What an honor. What an honor for human beings, speaking to the creator of the universe, understanding that he is treated individually. You can understand this by seeing that, not paying attention, but be careful not to pay attention how much you are given, but pay attention to the fact that you are individually treated in the way that you are given. That is beautiful. I don't know whether I could express that. So Asifa says, Fariha, and the Fariha's hand is up. Okay, I will stop now. Her hand was up. Okay, I understood. So Asifa says, because each individual is unique and depending on his or her needs, blessing and bounties are given accordingly, uniquely. How can we reconcile this with the human desire for equality? Now, that's an excellent question, but the ones who wanted to speak has the priority. If she wants to touch upon this question, Nada's question, how can we reconcile this with the human desire for equality? Sorry, equality must be understood in justice, in terms of justice. Equality not equal, exactly the same, but justly. But we will talk about it after listening to.
Assalamu alaikum. I actually just wanted to say the comment along with the lines of what Asifa said as well when you asked the question early on in terms of how everyone's life conditions here are different. So I just wanted to bring up the analogy of a teacher, how the teacher deals with the students, sometimes based on their needs and different ways of learning. The teachers sort of tailor the exams according to every student's needs and abilities. So because the end goal is the same, deliver the content, but everyone has different ways and styles of learning. So similarly, the one that brings us into existence helps us to fulfill the purpose of existence in different ways. So it's just everything is catered to us through an individual packet. So that's just what I wanted to share. Thank you.
Excellent, thank you. I am living with a family here right now. There is a baby, 1 year old, just 1 year old baby. And there is the mother and father and me. Now, equality before the law, equality before justice, not equality in physical terms. What does it mean? For example, if I eat certain amount of food and in order to treat people equally, if I force the baby to eat that amount, what happens? Nada. No. According to it, the baby is a female baby, a girl baby. So according to her need, she must be treated justly, no less, no more. According to mother's need, she must be treated justly, no more, no less. Equality should not be misunderstood. For example, if I work, let's say 1 hour, I am given something as a result of 1 hour's labor. If somebody works 10 hours, she must be given according to 10 hours labor. If I am given, let's say, simple terms, $1 for my labor, and if that person is given $10 for his or her labor, we are treated equally. Although I have $1 and he has $10, we are treated equally. God's treatment of human beings is or has equality in these terms, but human free will is so varies so much, and the result is given differently. But not physical equality, but equality in justice. Everybody is given equally, but it doesn't mean that because we see that some people are rich in terms of money, some people are poor in terms of money. Money is not the object. What you gain from money is the human objective. What you gain from money, what you gain from it, what happiness, what pleasure you get from it. As a result of somebody's being greed, he is given 1 million, he is in need of another million. If the person is not greedy and given 1 million, he's satisfied. If a person is not greedy, of course, he wants to have something, and accordingly, he must turn to God and say, please, God, I need this, and give me the result according to my labor. Of course, labor is a means of prayer. We shouldn't forget that. My communication in the beginning of today's discussion, I said, my treatment with the word is a means of prayer to communicate to my creator in order to be able to communicate with my creator, present my need to him. Please, God, give me. How much you receive is not important, my friend Nada. Do you realize that you are communicating with the creator of the universe and he is giving you $1? Does it matter? $2? Does it matter? $100? Does it matter? As long as you understand that my creator, who is the owner of the universe, is giving me something, that is the source of happiness. Some people are rewarded with some sort of, I don't know, medals or reward, paper written something. For example, somebody who has received a Nobel Prize, they gave him maybe golden medal, golden something, gold medal. I don't know what is about. plaquette or something. I don't know how they are called. But do you think this man, this person who receives the Nobel Prize, because of the value of the gold he is given? Or what is written on it? 2020, let's say biology Nobel Prize winner. Which one is more important? The value of the gold or what it says on it? Which one? He wouldn't say, I worked for 50 years. At the end of my research, I won the Nobel Prize, and I was given a gold piece of gold, which is worth $5,000. Do you think it is worth it? Which is important? To be the winner of the Nobel Prize is important. Not the gold is important. We have to understand equality. Everybody is treated with the Creator individually, and we receive whatever it is from our Creator. We have to have, for example, let's say I worked and I earned, let's make it a very simple example. The time is really up. I'm sorry. Oh, it's too late. I'm sorry. I will shut up. So don't worry. I am given one orange. The other one is given 2 oranges. If I say, look, God, you didn't treat us equally. Why? You gave him 2, whereas you gave me 1. It means I am not seeing the giver. I am looking at the orange. I'm forgetting who is giving it, representing what, as if the prize winner, Nobel Prize winner says, you gave me a gold piece of gold, which is $5,000, which is worth $5,000. But I worked for it 50 years. Do I deserve only $5,000? Everybody will be disappointed with this man, said he's a stupid man. That's just a symbol. 1 orange, 2 oranges, 1,000 oranges are symbols. Symbols of what? You are treated individually with the owner of the universe, by the owner of the universe. Are you aware of it? That's why he distributes the wealth and possessions differently. The amount of wealth, amount of possessions are not important. The realization of who is given is important. That is called belief in the Creator, not belief in the orange, belief in the Creator of the orange gives the value to human spirit. But human stomach looks for the amount of oranges. How many oranges do I have? Human spirit looks to the giver. Who is giving the orange? I hope the case is clear, inshallah. Nada. Oh, there are some comments here. Let me see. Oh, Nada makes sense. Thank you. Mona says, what an honor. Thank you so much. Alhamdulillah. Thank you very much. I am pleased. I am pleased. Thank you very much. Oh, there was another one. I am sorry. There was another one I missed. Very clear, Asfa says. We can reconcile this with the human desires for equality. Yeah. Nada. And everyone is equal. H. Beza says, everyone is equal, being communicated with and uniquely created of course, by the creator of the universe. So it is our honor to pay attention to the giver of the wealth and possessions, not the amount of the wealth and possession. So please, we have to make clear that we don't evaluate human senses in terms of matter. We evaluate human senses in terms of their source of existence. Who created me as a human being? I am sorry I passed the time. I know I'm ashamed of the 15 minutes. Please forgive me. And inshallah, we will continue from the verse 49. It is very interesting, very, looking mysterious shi'ara, the mighty star. What is this mighty star? I'm very excited with this chapter. It's beautiful, mashallah. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim wa akhir da'wahum alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. بحرمة سر سورة الفاتحة. Inshallah, I'll see you next Saturday and next Monday, inshallah. God bless you, Mona, and all of you, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you so much.
Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum, Dr. Ali.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah.
السلام عليكم جزاك الله خير
Alaikum assalam. Alaikum assalam.